Listen to Epic Radio.
So refreshing.
Alright, good morning, Sierra Leone, and a warm greetings to our listeners across the globe. Whether you time the morning, afternoon, or evening, you're most welcome to the Epic Morning Show, your trusted show for credible information, thoughtful analysis, and of course, daily inspirational message them. So today, today is Tuesday, the second day of November 2025, and as usual, me now Star Evangelist Lee, I therefore with you now for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. So the broadcast live from the studios at 54 Cultural Freetown, Sierra Leone, also on frequency modulation 99.3, and you can also follow the conversation live on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Radio Garden, Choice FM, of course, the one who live in the eastern part of Freetown. So I want to say plenty thank you to Una for we will tune in every weekday from Monday to Friday to the Epic Morning Show. We appreciate Una so much. The Epic Morning Show night show 30 minutes program. We thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments. And in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we start off with our rise message of the day, breaking news highlights up next, and also hot topic of discussion where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demands critical answers. And of course, towards the end of the program, the first segment, you can open the phone line and also now contribute to us our topic of discussion, and also drop on a comment on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So entertainment and sport wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, and in the second segment with Marion Precious George, they review the front pages of newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major stories that will be making the headlines this morning. So our hot topic of discussion for this morning, and we are about to talk about America's restrictions on visa and new review of green card issued to Sierra Leoneans, and we are asking why. Remember, some months back, June to be specific, there was this partial ban on Sierra Leone, and now 27th last week talk about how get a re-examination of green card without issue to Salon people. So now that's basically what we can talk about in the program this morning. Thank you very much. It's raining out there, and so be careful. You where they use a private vehicle, make sure say you're careful. When using the road, because this is important. We're not expecting for Kennington there, but it's happening. That they should say, well, God knows everything. So keep tuned, keep it epic. Kara's back, and after this break, stay tuned. Alright, so they're not the festive season already, and so this is a very quick one. The first thing people can say, if you don't know also you come out, but at least get a direction, know also you go, because it's important for make you get focus, for make you know which you want. That's another important thing. A lot of people out there they struggle with some people. You ask them which you want. It's a very tough question where you feel like very easy but tough at the same time. Some people you therefore give them time for making them think, actually know what they want. So if you don't know how you come out, at least know the direction, also you want for go, how you want for make your life be. This is important. If you don't spend 11 months thinking of how you want to make your life go, this 12 months, get assurance that this and this is what I want to do. At this direction, I want to let my life go. Yeah. So this now the morning's message for today, the second day of December 2025. Stay tuned.
All the baby where don't poke me at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer. So all me party will look down on me. Where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something. And they walked away. All the people will promise for help me. They say come office today, tomorrow next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now.
Ah yes, First Bank. First Bank don't make am easy for we. We can go do banking transaction na the office na all. Just look for any kiosk or shop, any site where you see the First Bank agent sign. Just go inside and do all your banking transaction. Like for the deposit or draw money, you want transfer money or open an account. And not tap there. Like you want recharge your phone, pay bill, and plenty other banking transaction there. With the USSD code when a 9844, where you go to dial na your phone, you can able to check your balance, transfer money, pay your utility bill them like you added Sabil. First Bank, you first. First Bank Sierra Leone is a subsidiary of First Bank Nigeria Limited.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say it gets so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for friend drink where he like. Wetin again I go able giam?
You don't try Sierra juice? Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make them. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I glad for you eat this so, but na the body no more is good for, or is sweet na mouth?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy, as na Salonia then they get all the thing them where they use for make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I no be know all this. I dey begin give Max Sierra juice one time. Osai I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice na the smart and healthy choice for we picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salone.
Alright, and welcome to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And of course, welcome to our breaking news highlights. And joining me in the studio this morning is Usman Ibrahim. Usman, good morning. And what's breaking in the show this morning?
Cold and wet morning here in Freetown. Let's go straight now into our top breaking news story today. Salone just don't see one of the biggest financial mining deals in the country mining history, as FG Gold don't secure $330 million from Afrexi Bank and AFC for start the Bumahun Gold Project, which will be the country's first ever large-scale commercial gold mine. The project expected to contribute about 10% of the country's GDP. According to the company, this is now one of the biggest mining deals them in the country history. Inside this deal, 900 jobs will come up. We will be for Sierra Leoneans them, and 90% of course of these 900 jobs with this mining deal will create will be for Sierra Leoneans. Community development is here already done begin with new school, healthcare, community center, and also the work on the 66-kilometer Matutoka to Bumahun Road. FG Gold say they put 1% of gross revenue inside community development for support education, health, agriculture, and local business. So breaking news there. Salone don't see one of the biggest mining deals them in history with $330 million from AFC and Afrexi Bank for start the Bumahun Gold Project.
All right, and it's a good news. This all get interest about 900 jobs that we available, 90% of them for B Sierra Leoneans, and it's something. Let's see how that will create employment for young people in the country. So for me, on that area, it's a good news. I mean, holistically, waiting the country sector for benefits from it's a good news.
It's a good news, but we hope the past mistakes are not going to repeat themselves again. Just can you remember for this mining company in Cornwall, where we get the sort of issues that with the workers pay. I mean, they employ more than 1,000 Sierra Leoneans them, but the condition of the workers then was very, very bad. So we hope it not going to continue again. I mean, I hope we get laws then where they properly regulate these mining companies them for not to violate the rights of the workers then.
That's what you're hoping for.
We'll move ahead now here on the Epic Morning Show, and the Salon President Julius Maada Bio, with the current ECOWAS Chair Julius Maada Bio, yesterday we visit Guinea-Bissau in a decisive diplomatic mission for engage with the military junta which seized power after the overthrow President Umaru Sissoco Embalo in the 23 November election. President Bio visits as the chairman of ECOWAS come after an extraordinary virtual ECOWAS summit where it chaired just last week, during which a call on regional bodies them for strongly condemn the takeover and affirm a zero tolerance policy for unconstitutional change of government. Now, President Bio, of course, condemned the coup in Guinea-Bissau. It engages with military leaders then for return back to democracy.
I think it's a good move, and though at some point you want to see that the pressure on the president, it's so much. But at some point we'll be to talk about the president in traveling, and this don't make the 34th travel way on travel for the year. And I think I want for Peg tag the director. I'm coming. I want for tag the director of communication in this. There was a virtual meet with the president. I want for look at it. This should have been some of the steps they the president for don't they take before now.
No, I think the virtual meeting are because of an emergency. So the whole virtual meeting. But the president had to travel to Guinea-Bissau.
That's a must if for travel. But at some point those 33 travel and some for them beneficial if a virtual meeting for them be held by them.
However, now though we see ECOWAS move, the African Union plus the United Nations all condemning the coup in Guinea-Bissau. Of course, the former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan and the opposition leader in Guinea-Bissau, Fernando Diaz, condemning the coup, saying now a fake coup where the President Umaru Sissoco Embalo be actually make in Guinea-Bissau.
So quick one before you go, you feel like 5 coup in Africa, how serious, I mean, are these countries that they take ECOWAS?
All right, so not too serious. I mean, how strong is ECOWAS now? ECOWAS don't get 5 of its members them don't left the bloc, and they get 5 military coup-led nations in West Africa. Of course, a big blow for the West African regional bloc.
All right, thank you very much, Osmani Baimara. So quick one before we go, you get Boku team for talk, but you not get better to pop. I mean, Suba Kaiba bundle, not the answer. Just dial *500# for subscribe to the cheapest voice bundle in Salona. I mean, the more you subscribe, the more chance you get for winning brand new keke, motorbike, generator, and solar lights them. So don't forget the code na *500#. Stay tuned.
You see block man? You see 10? You say it waka? But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na be brand new keke. Yes so Boku super kaiba dem don boss. Oge don pulado the mega campaign all over the country. Yes, just dial *500# and buy top up and talk Boku and continue for the talk. Or dial #144# and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family, and better your community. You self can live this super kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon. Note of all the things that when you dey do this festive season, when you send money overseas with BNB, use the BNB cash app, or you visit any BNB agent all over the country, you stand chance for win brand new smartphone. Whether you dey do payment with a business partner dem abroad or you want to share love with your family and people wey dey close to you na your homeland, BNB dey cover you anytime you dey. Send money today and enjoy well secure and fastest transfer experience anytime. Bam, na you that. Once you dey with BNB, if you want to know more, call with customer service team na the number ya 072 500 000 or 080 500 000. BNB dey send joy and gladdy all over the country this festive season.
Are you ready? Let's go. One step, ha. Two steps, ha. Three steps, ha. One step, ha. One step, ha. Two steps, ha. Three steps, ha. Four steps, ha. Gigi, over there. Janja, Kanaya. Gigi, Olande. Janja, Kanaya. Are you ready for a journey? Are you ready to party? Are you ready to have a good time? Yeah!
Bless up, Natty, for the introduction. Let me see your hands in the air. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Shake your booty, girl. Shake your booty, girl. Shake your booty, girl. Shake your booty, girl. Wine and booty, girl. Wine and booty, girl. Wine and booty, girl. Wine and booty, girl. Jump up high and wave, hey, hey. 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 Body in the air, so clap and booty, girl. Body everywhere, make and booty roll.
One step, ha. Two steps, ha. Three steps, ha.
Epic Radio.
Four steps, ha. One step, ha. Two steps, ha. Three steps, ha. Four steps, ha. Gigi, over there. Janja, Kanaya. Gigi, Olande. Janja,
Let me see your hands in the air. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Shake your booty, girl. Shake your booty, girl. Shake your booty, girl. Shake your booty, girl. Wine and booty, girl. Wine and booty, girl. Wine and booty, girl. Wine and booty, girl. Jump up high and wave, hey, hey. Jump up high and wave.
Okay, so we are in the festive season, so just relax your mind. Also, you don't get a beautiful time with that particular song there. I mean, hands up in the air, and this is festivity, so people are in there for the boogie down plenty. So, well, that's it. So, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and of course, our Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3, and also Radio Garden Choice FM, that is still part of it song, and that's how I can get to also 99.3 FM. So, today we can talk about the America visa restriction and also the new review of green card, issued to Sierra Leoneans. We're asking why and why this all happen, to Salone. And so on the 4th of June 2025, there was a proclamation by the president, now President Donald Trump of the United States of America, where we see on the 9th of June, there will be restriction, partial restriction to 19 countries, and Sierra Leone will fall amongst those countries. And we are the category of partial restriction country. Only people in we one for go do business in the United States of America can permitted for go in the United States. Any other thing we get to do with relaxation or whatever, it's been prohibited. So that has been, the challenge, or if you want to go study, that has been the challenge so far. From the 9th of June up to November. And of course, we saw on the 27th again of November this month, President Donald Trump again, we say, the need for re-examine Salone people and we get green card in America. So a whole lot of things, they happen along the line with Salone people there. We pay attention because it get for do 19 countries as well, but Salone, of course, now we day, so we get to talk about why all this they happen to it. So green card, now an official U.S. identification card that gives non-citizens the legal right to live and work permanently in the United States of America. So now that's not green card. You get the opportunity for live and work in the United States of America. So few ways then there how people can get green card. Well, I will talk to a few people yesterday. They will tell you that one, if you want to get one or two relative way American citizens, probably you can get. And also it's normal way people can go America, married to American citizens. It's another way again for make you get a green card. And also seek asylum. It's another way again for make you get a green card. So this process gets to be re-examined by the United States of America. So whether it's going to be now, it's going to be later, it therefore be within this year, or it's something we don't know about. But the bottom line is that there is a visa restriction, there is a green card re-examination on Sierra Leone. So that's what we're going to discuss in the program this morning. So we expect people in for me we can discuss, and for me we get why is it this that happens to the country, Salona? It's concerning, it's alarming because a lot of people, they look at people overseas and no one foresee them return back home. So that has been the concern so far, and waiting again once for the waiting government to do as a nation. So they expect to get Alpha CC win a master in peace building and also collaborative development, and Alpha CC will be part of the program, and also Arthur Halistin himself will be part of the program, and also Mulku S. Bangura, we a business developer and consultant. So now then 3 people will get 2 online, and Mulku will be part of the discussion at the studio, and for me we can discuss why waiting don't go wrong. Also, we don't miss some as a nation, waiting need for be done, and why all the things that happen to Salone, why we be inclusive in that particular list. So that's what we're going to discuss in the program. Stay tight, keep it epic, and I will join you shortly. Stay tuned. so welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And also you can watch it on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3, Radio Garden, Choice FM, and the eastern part of Freetown. And okay, so we don't get online. We guess them. We will be part of this discussion this morning. I mean, so you can drop your comments on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And also towards the end of the program, you get the opportunity for call as well on 079 994 993. So we don't enjoying online Alpha CC Master and Peace Building and Collaborative Development. Alpha CC, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Yes, Ivan, thanks for having me. And I want to say good morning to all Sierra Leoneans them all over the world.
Okay.
And I'm happy to be part of the program today.
All right. And also we get Arthur Halliston. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Yes, my family, on a good morning.
Okay.
I tell you, thank you for inviting me to the show today.
All right, so we will start off the discussion, and I'll start off with you, Arthur. Alpha. Make we get the conversation going. And on the 27th of November, we see there's this pullout. We don't worry, plenty salon people that at the re-examination of green card. Now the United States of America, green card holders, now the United States of America, I mean, go be re-examined as how they stated. Why is it this is happening to Sierra Leone? I mean, within 1 year, we get a partial restriction, now the re-examination of green card. Why this is happening to Sierra Leone?
Yeah, thanks for your question. Why they happen to Sierra Leone in particular? First of all, we dig in the category of countries them way defaulter to the standard and principles of the US, and therefore because we did in that category, definitely then get put we under that ban list day. So that is why make we name as a nation or as a country they inside the list. We not go according to waiting the US wants we for go by. Until we go by waiting the US wants we for go by, we name will continue for day in the list.
All right. So this law go to this restriction. There was this concern we the US begins, one of which now be visa overstay. Like I mean, the 10 way people for spend in America, they spend past the amount of time they feel like salon before wanting in that particular side, and this has been the concern we raise to that partial restriction. Waiting lead to this re-examination of green card.
Yes, I don't forget to say apart from those we involved or like they follow the principles of United States. There are other actions them where they go on in the United States we make because we already they now that category they when we don't they on partial ban. Now because that makes we name continue for the inside the list, and not only for overstay. I think one of the two way people they miss, they think say now only overstay. Not to overstay now the only reason. Like use two other reasons why make we name will continue. We name continue for day. Yeah. Another reason historical failure for accept people away. The US decide and they deport people away don't fall victim. People away they commit crime.
Sierra Leone to be specific, okay.
When the Africans, right? We they shall not accept. Yes, Sierra Leone to be specific. We should not be for take them back. Yeah, and because of that, it is against the policies of the United States. Yeah, other countries like Ghana, Liberia, Nigeria, these people have accepted to take the nationals them back where then they deport. We found out say even one of we Sierra Leonean sister before in that category they then carry Guna Ghana. If Sierra Leone don't accept say yes, we they take we citizens them back we don't defaulter. That lady not for don't care that lady they go na Ghana.
So that brings me to my next that brings me to my next question. I thought I'm gonna bring you on this one. We talk about then people in America want for send back home where they are Sierra Leonean nationality, but in a twist of it, most of them people in there according to waiting we chef done the Some of them they all saloon passport, but they are not Sierra Leoneans. I mean, what's your take on that action?
That now one of the other reason they were making the first place saloon being fanning safe na that category there because the first ban when they ban saloon very restriction because the US not able for identify who that na Sierra Leonean, and even when you dey go for United States documents or you want travel to the United States, they're not able to verify the information which they give. If you say you know Mr. A or Mr. B, they're not able to verify that with the authorities. So now one of the things and they maybe make the US government been put we first that category there. And we still not able for fix that one day for fix that one day. People when they get saloon passports, they're not so Sierra Leonean. Then we don't get 2 cases where they may send a thing being Southern American people about something like that, something like a Jamaican when they send go saloon, but they're not so Sierra Leoneans. So that thing they still they way they're not able to verify. Some man they go with bank details. We're not so in bank detail that one day at all. And then people they no say they lie then they go on, but they're still not able to verify. So that's why one of the reasons the way we make don't think we say first na that list today.
All right, so we'll talk about specific reason to why the America decide to say because we said only gather 1 or 2 information and all. But I mean, who should we blame in all this? Is it one for blame government or the individuals that were involved in this kind of act?
I go say yes because the government now them gets the authority for do the thing the way the US wants them for do. Because go up can don't go left, go right. System for day. If system not day, not all the citizens they blame because even the USSF they want them where the citizens the SSF ki want ban some certain thing, but because system dey in place, you're not able to ban them. Something then you go say you get away with them, but for let you bend the system that way they not that easy. So like for we don't side so way system not there. Then kind country also water for us a day. Saloon water not the same for us. Nothing not there. As you dey look at it, and our government get the responsibility for provide the services they.
So no, every day I guess every day I guess the people in the wash in this country, so you don't see what's not in this country. I don't know at which context so you make mention of Dande, but I feel like what's in the country.
I listened to another program. I don't forget the radio program, and I threw the person say because me self I be don't do that na salon. Where I go side for what safe, I go for buy bottle water, turn on a bucket, or make agreeable for us. So when I say water not there for us, I don't mean say water not there at all.
Okay.
But me brother, the get water is like 90%. Now get water. That's if you see and safe. But you go really struggle for get water for what. But in country, water dey.
All right. Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. So as I come back to your question, say who that you go blame? Will you blame the authorities? And who that now the authorities now government for provide the necessary services for I can always look at the NCRA. The NCRA way to post for identify every Sierra Leonean and then get that thing they call the ID card for provide ID card. There was another program where we see, I don't know if now East African or or that or Central African citizen get with national ID card as citizen of Sierra Leone. He get the national ID card as citizen of Sierra Leone, and the person in the work now government ministry. I don't know if una say don't see that thing there. So that one they safe. You don't go blame the ordinary man where they work on a street. You go blame the government we get the outfit. We now then they run them thing then they look at we passport. We that we they look we they use for travel up and down. When they hear other national then they get them. We don't see evidence. We don't hear that. True say Mr. X, I don't want to call the name now. So Mr. X gets Salon passport. When they identify him, say in a them pull identification. Say, yo, this man so name with Sabian for all that kind of mix up. The US government they know saying a lie.
But the most interesting part of it, Alpha Lab bringing you into this, there are countries where not even we climb there or wait you mentioned so Arthur, not even commensurate to waiting other countries than they do. I mean in terms of drugs, in terms of whatever. But you want for wonder. I mean I don't want for name countries than there, but me and you know there are countries where come in terms of bad behaviors or things happening around Africa. They are first, they are second. I mean, but they're not getting restriction in there. Why you want for peg Sierra Leone in all this?
Yeah, thanks for having me again, Ivan. I feel say when we want to compare ourselves with other countries, for me as a development person, I always want to compare the positive aspect. Yeah, Lord don't learn for compare the negative, and that's in the politicians they don't use for tie we down. When you want to ask them difficult or challenging question, they say, look at the US, then get this kind of thing. Look at this. They don't compare.
Well, what I'm saying, country Sierra Leone about 8 point something million people compared to countries that we get to for 200 and something million people. I mean, they don't fall victim in this situation, but small country in West Africa, I mean, it seems to be in that kind of situation there.
Yes, Ivan, I understand your question clearly. But the thing that they say, as a development person, you know they compare negative for make you justify wrong. We have gone wrong, like other countries, we get high number. The thing what we for do, now for let we learn from the Liberia, the Ghana, the Nigeria, waiting them do for make their name come out na that list. Let us able for do one. If we don't see Ghana, they accept the citizens the way then they report. If now that's not the one thing we supposed for do, I feel safe for let this thing not affect we. We don't understand the effects we get on people. And I hope we will go that side because this thing they affect citizens the way they now the US, whether you get green card now, whether it's too much. We governments they downplay this thing. We think say it easy, not to better people and lady, but it affects even to we economy. It affects we. So I feel say what we for look at now the way out of this thing. Lord not begin compare say okay this country them did it or this country they get high rate of crime but their name don't come out the. What we for do now? What then do for make their name commodity? Can we do the same thing so that we never come out now this kind of place?
So this green card re-examination, I mean, I don't state earlier on that how person will get green card in America. I mean, one of which for seek asylum, another one probably if you get relative when American citizen, you can get green card, and another way again where I feel like it common if you marry to American citizens, which of course that entry then they will pull up with. I mean, what between actually don't go wrong in that direction, the way the American government thinks will need for re-examine how people in the get green card in we country.
So I'll answer your question straightly. Not only in America only, even Canada outside me say. Yeah, every year then they change their laws and policies them.
Okay.
Look at tell you, Ivan, the Sierra Leoneans them. Say for example, where you want for coming as students, say for can study in Canada. 5 years ago, 4 years ago, the system be straightforward. But because of the influx of students, the increase in population, now what thing that they do, then they compare the resources where we go and get in the country to the population size. Now, for example, students, some students they cannot get housing. Some students they come, you not even get school fee for pay. So it affects the system. So because of that, you know what they do, then tighten the education system. So now the same thing at the US, they don't get high population, the resources, in fact, unemployment rates they go up, in fact, crime rates they go up. So the best they could do, system they in place, then they scrutinize the system. You will when you will go as defaulter, then they hold you. If you go, you not commit no crime, you get your documents legally. Trust me, you go work free. But the fact remains, because of the NT, a lot of follow the religious issue where they happen right now inside the US. And they 2 hours to the US social media. 2 hours drive, you don't enter US. If that day you drive, you just call, you reach the border, you just the flash you citizenship or whatever, you don't pass. But now you get for stop, you get for condom, they will ask you question. So because of things are not normal, they get us scrutinize the system. Not so wicked, not so bad. Where some man go say, hey, they hate Sierra Leone. No. Now because of they want to put control over the system. And that make you see, we need stronger system even in Sierra Leone. We don't need strong men. Because even we passport, if we get good system, somebody the fraud jump inside them and get them. Yeah, if we get good system, somebody go there, Ivan. When your passports expire, you they go to the system, you apply. Nigeria then they do them. They don't need for go to salon. They don't need for send a passport. You go online, you fill the form, fill all the details. Then vet them, they print you passports, then send and give you. The system now we not get. So if we go against the system, it's obvious they get for scrutinize we. This not a man country, not to salon. Salon and we own.
And I'll bring you Arthur in this because a lot of people on social media then get their own say about waiting they happen in the United States of America. I mean, I beget the US ambassador the other day. They talk about now America want for work with partners. They believe in partnership, not donor support. I mean, they don't want for the support countries, but more or less they want for the into partnership. I mean, a lot of people will feel like Salone not gets that kind. America not get that kind benefits from Salone way, which all anything that happened. You told that line.
This clear cut thing. If you listen to the chief na America also, he say who that not to asset. If you not to asset to America, you dey go. Because when you come, like when you dey na your neighborhood, you know be talking to your neighbor where you dey upset am. Before that, you know wetin me man go back outside you come out. You know go say you dey on away come up and something at your place, or you can marry the married you can now we compound, you they can make noise or you know they steady. If you know they steady, you get to go back. Because you know to assets, you create problems, we spend money by you, then so you know that kind of partnership they to them, and you say no say with your own conscience, you say no say that person they no to assets. So man they can them country also. The one can live like say na they is born na they is men, and he knows he actually knows say you know get all the rights the way way the one the way he meets they get. You know say enough for do A, enough for do B. If you do A or B, they go. And then so Monday they don't tell you say pay so fee by November 5. You wait till November 7. Not so bad, not so wickedness. Pass they look you, they left you. But if you not pay that fee day by November 5, they notice you not pay by November 5, you they go. That means say you know to asset, you know liability. You don't come, you know the reward. So that then can people and that man is strongly talker. When they refer to one other country self strongly, I think he made some kind of interview when they ask her, it say them people and the way they behave, they tell except say they not get country self outside there and come out. Because if you come in see, you yourself you go notice the kind of life. So man they not get any serious work where they do. You know they do, you know want to do anything, just dey for pass. They do this, they do that one, they lie. And you know, say you can't the way you come out, it don't in a list. Then you know they get yourself together. So you know to asset to decide where you dey, and the man don't talk. Without not to asset, you dey go.
Let's this is another one we get for do with waiting I don't talk. It get for do with personal decision and how you decide for spend or live your life in the United States of America, whether that could determine you stay or not. I mean, and when I don't talk about that,
network. I don't know if network or something.
All right, so when I also don't talk about on our personal life, how when I decide for live or people then where they live in America, say them where they live in America, how then they live their life, whether that could determine whether you stay or not. But the concern here is upon all where this girl for do with individual. All right, I think we get a little bit of network issue, and you listen to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and also our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and also Radio Garden Choice FM, and at the eastern part of Freetown. I mean, with all being said, it's about how you live your personal life, like waiting and what you do in the United States of America. And some people, they live a life according to waiting me guest online say they live that kind of life the way they're not supposed to live. I mean, my next question, I mean, how does government comes in all this? Because governments we might agree get for how we passports be issued out, waiting that happen. I mean, there is one serious point we talk about. I guess within ERSF as a nation, we only talk about how we ID card. Within the criteria, I mean, if we get national ID card alone, I mean, so we don't see different nationality. They get national ID card. I mean, we ID card, which it's a concern. We ID card is supposed to be for Sierra not other nationality. So if you want for ask, you go to NACRA, you go take your ID card. What are the questions? Waiting are the things the way you feel like you for bring as a citizens. I mean, you go, commission don't go through the process, ask for your name, I mean, address. There is not a thing because feel like at some point you therefore ask for birth certificates. Let the person present. I mean, for sure say like Nasaloni born. But at some point where they see you go, you give your name. In fact, they give you details them. Then put on down there. And then at the end of the day, anybody can come and get details. Well, you want for ask whatever they verify then details, then they or the information and they support it. It's something where it's questionable. So these are all situations around Salona. We feel like government need for do more, but the people in self where they live in America, then self gets for do more. I mean, they are in that place, then self gets for pave the way how them for stay or not. And rightly one of our guests talk about is this partial restriction already, and that's what caution some saloon people with how for live, which are waiting for do in the United States of America. I mean, this is openly clear that Donald Trump don't say this, that America therefore be for Americans. And this is what Donald Trump in first time, he don't say and his second time again as president of the United States of America, is something he don't say that America for be for Americans. So they believe in partnership and waiting ever you feel like they bring progress or development to the United States of America. If you don't want to join the trend of developmental people or mindsets, I mean, it therefore be a problem. So what's the effect? I mean, how this therefore affects we back home? A lot of people get people in way they America we then depend on. I mean, for support, whatever support some people in the United States of America. I mean, they pay college fee for students them. I mean, some people in the United States of America, they support their family, their livelihood. I mean, so there is so much to discuss about how this they affect we or gets for affect we as a nation. It's another concern. But who should we blame in all this? The individuals government, because at some point, if you don't have people in country, you get to behave like you don't have people in country. I mean, you never behave like you own or American citizens, to put it that way. So that according to it, me guested also. But let me join in the studio by, well, I know if I introduce as international experts or whatever, Munko Bangura. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, Ivan. Good morning.
I mean, the news.
My apologies for coming to this.
No problem, boss. Yeah. I mean, the news. I mean, it's bad. I mean, for 2025, partial ban. Now, re-examination of green card. I mean, how do you feel this now?
Yeah, it's a sad news. It's quite a sad news. But let's approach this from two sides. I don't listen to me colleagues them where then they throw their light on this issue. The first issue is we said the question from Trump perspective, why third world countries? Why is Trump zeroing in on only third world countries? That's the question for me. For me, I think it's classism from a perspective. But the other argument is nine country, nine the president, nine right for protecting citizens. It go puts the laws there for protecting citizens. But why targeting only a particular category of citizens? Why expand the net to first world, second world? You want to say now only criminals and only then third world countries? You want to say all third world countries not get assets or can contribute to the development of the United States? So that's a big question from me own perspective. We are going to forget an answer, from Trump. This whole thing started when they shoot two soldier man them now Washington DC recently actually when the National Guard and they shoot them, and the guy in question we shoot the National Guard is an Afghan citizen. Going further down the road, that guy worked with the CIA. He worked with the CIA. So, I be the US when war broke in Afghan, right? And then the US set up a TPS system, temporary permanent status, for all Afghani. There was a guy when I be the study with a Fulbright scholar, me in the study. Because of that war they broke out and that TPS blanket system the US put for them, automatically he was able to change his status from J1 to TPS, so we allow him for stay and work in the US legally, right? Because of that war day. So it was the system. And what they do, they go through a lot of vetting at the time. So this Afghani actually was only given the TPS approval in April this year. It was under the Trump administration, but Trump they backflip the whole thing and say no, it is under Biden's administration, and that's not true. And if the US then gets strong vetting policies, especially if they work for the CIA, and this guy actually they worked for the CIA, right? Then train him, so which means he was properly vetted. So if something like this happened, of course, which is sad, I know they condone killing of any human being. I mean, nobody not condone that. They still investigate as to why this guy do this thing. And the result of that thing, the Trump can say, oh, I'm going to do a blanket review of green cards for all third world countries. So you are assuming that, or you are suggesting that criminals only come from third world countries.
There is another situation again where you talk about killing. I think recently we did on social media about the Sierra Leone free killing girlfriend. Yes, that's another situation. But I mean, listening to the ambassador, the reason why for me, I'm not the 10 for cities as surprised in waiting to happen. The ambassador was here, the former ambassador, Brian Holt. I mean, he said it. I mean, and Donald Trump said, don't say America, not for Americans. That's crystal clear. And secondly, America want to work with people. They want to be a partner to all this, not only in partner in development, not to for coming support Africa country. So you want to look at the tax them all in Africa. You want to look at America, they push through it, waiting they benefit them at this time. Not to look at them being super world power for address issues that were concerning third world country.
You're absolutely correct. Like I say, I mean, they said the first rule of survival is self-preservation. I mean, clearly, what he tries to do is try to preserve himself, preserve his citizens, and protect the citizens. As they rightfully get the right to do that. But my take is, why being selective about it? That's my question. And not only criminals, know they only come from third world. I keep repeating this thing, so I don't see the justification for that. They get criminals every day. People are committing crimes, right? In the US, every day that comes from other countries.
But let's say, I want to agree with you, but disagree. Let's say for Sierra Leone, there is this just like Acres issue.
Yes.
There is this this recent one allegedly we get is it with diplomatic passports? I mean, all peg around Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
We want to ask, what's in America the benefits from Sierra Leone with all the huge stress that America tend to forget.
So it's about comparison. So this is the thing where people in the talk about where they tend for say. I remember kind of one day doing international review and I mentioned this. America benefits a lot from Sierra Leone. Let people not mistake this thing, right? Currently, America gets over $700 million investment in Sierra Leone now, as I'm telling you. By next year, in the next 2 years, that investment is increased to $1 billion. Not to $1 million, $1 billion. And you can check this as a fact. Currently, of course. So, America they put money, who said they don't expect something. Impossible. That's just impossible. Then they put money, who said they don't expect anything back in return. So there is value here. That's one. The next value we're available is our human resources. Do you know how many Sierra Leoneans they in the US now where they contribute to the economy by working and paying their taxes legally, doing what they're supposed to do? That's just one side of it. The other side of it is our strategic location. America, you're not going to know, America always they keep very strong ties with their allies. In case of any war, for instance, they're about to attack Venezuela. So as a result, they need them ties, them strong ties with all the strategic allies them, so that they will go put them based in there, so they can get their weapons and they for attack Venezuela easily and quickly. So we are strategically located along the Atlantic Ocean. We are a strategic partner of the US. The US don't ever want to shut down that ties. I mean, it's clear. And I get reports. I mean, this is from a good source right now. Say, in fact, then they review that ban, that initial ban will come in June.
Okay.
Then they review that ban for lift that ban. And according to what's in the sign, right? Then sign say Trump ask as part of the agreement that Sierra Leone or that the US be the first go-to person, like the first bet or the first take the first offer, the offer to reject any mineral will come from Sierra Leone, rare earth mineral. Any rare earth mineral will come from Sierra Leone, the US has to have the first offer of rejection. Then therefore say, okay, we don't want, and then China takes the next one. This is actually something where from a legitimate source, right? And I'm not going to divulge a source, but it was already in the works, so that they go lift that bandy, and then we go be able to go back with B1, B2, and student visa. So yes, America gets a lot of benefits, and we get a lot to offer the US as a strategic partner, as also with human resources, with natural resources, with mineral resources, and a lot more. So, and the US don't have to burn that bridge. They know not to burn bridges, especially with countries like us. And for the longest of time, we have been contributing. Even students in ISO, where they go US for go study, we get students who are actually paying students, where they pay them fees. Some man they get fully funded scholarship. Okay. Most people where they go, they get partly funded scholarship. Their universities and they portray, then they send admissions officers. Then they reach out to students and we want for go study. We can afford it. When they go there, then they go hustle and get an auntie uncle where they call. Then they pay $20,000, $30,000. That is contributing to their economy, and they don't have to lose that. Right? America is a capitalist state, so they understand the importance and the value of little drops. Right? So they need to lose that one day. So we have.
So how do you compare? And I'm one for mention Nigeria. It's over 200 to 300 million people.
Yeah.
And look at them presence in the United States of America compared to that of 8.5 million people, which of course will not go to the extent that we have even 1% of that population in the United States of America. So how do you juxtapose those two?
Well, the Nigerians themselves, I mean, if you are talking about saying the value, comparing the value of Sierra Leoneans and Nigerians, you know, equate it to we look at the numbers.
They are stronger.
Of course, they are stronger. So you know, equate the two. Then get more numbers. And I mean, Nigerians are doing extremely well in the US. Extremely well. The guy we actually discover, right, the effect of these NFL games when the players and they hit the injury, right, whether they get CTE, is actually Nigerian, right? A Nigerian actually discovered that. Imagine if a Nigerian not be Dede, we not come on Nigeria, we not born in Nigeria, we not ever study, we not start school. Let's say go now US, they not take her, they not accept her, and then we not be ever know the existence of CTE and as an effect of people butting their heads and playing football, right? It was discovered by a Nigerian. So yes, Nigerians are doing they're doing excellent job, and yes, you get the bad one. Then I mean, it happen all sides. You get the good one, you get the bad one.
All right. So quickly, how do we fix this as a nation?
Value. We have to respect ourselves. We have to create value. We have to offer something of more value as Sierra Leonean, as a nation, as a country. Ivan, this is something where they bother me so much. So much. We as Sierra Leonean, we get problem. We seriously get problem. We don't regard ourselves. We don't regard ourselves as a higher entity, as a higher nation, as people with higher IQs. Yeah. We don't regard ourselves that. And so every time we find ourselves in any situation or any room or any institution or any side, instead of we uplift, we bring down. We attitude stinks. And guess what? These people then they look at we, then they see we, they recognize these things, and then they see them. Not only Sierra Leone, you will see where you go to the US, right? Or you go to a certain area. The Sierra Leonean community now play about all the confusion cause. We're gonna order small you go for instance, you go the US now, the Nigerians them. Right? I'm not saying that they don't get their own big crane, but they support each other. The Indians there, they support each other. You look at the Chinese, they get they call it, they get the Chinese don't talk for talk. They support each other. You look at all these other people, they support each other. But we Sierra Leoneans, we're full of jealousy, and the byproduct of anything the effect of anything is instead of we contribute as a nation, as one, we just get these individual contributions, will not make much of a value, and the rest they fall through the cracks. No, they do anything better, then they count anything in return, and then they see the value what they create, right? So individually, we have to start taking ourselves very, very seriously, and especially in the international stage. And as a nation, the leaders and therefore really try for paint we right. The leaders and them for really therefore represent we in a positive light. We forget something valuable for offer and always stand on the ground and always try for negotiate with the upper hand, so that at least when countries they can, when they can't face we, they can look at we, they say, okay, that's why they really mean serious. America no give you, for instance, I just state for example, $20 million. Say can do this project, and then you're not able to execute the project. You're not able to report on the project. You misuse the money. You can't account for the money. They're not able to send the following tranches. You don't get anything for show for it. No milestone, no activities, no impact. And then at the end of the day, you expect the people in there for them to look at you seriously. They won't take you seriously. They're going to take and say, they're all not serious. They're going to just classify and do broad generalization. Yeah. And not so it be. Not all men are the same. So we need for change we approach to the way we deal with people and money in the various institutions who offend ourselves, in the way we treat each other, because they see, they hear. If you say they are making embassy, they just they're just consular services, somebody they do. You are joking. You are joking. They have intelligence officers. Then they are amongst we. They have information gatherers. Then they are amongst we. They see, they document these things, they report to them, they document the status, then they get briefings every morning about what they go on. Economically, socially, politically. So you will be joking that, they see. You are lying to yourself.
All right, we get Alpha and Arthur online. I hope you get me clear. Hello.
Yes, we do.
All right, so let's start off with Alpha quickly before we can pick. We calls them. I mean, now there is this year examination of green card, and we don't talk about that day. I mean, should Sierra Leonean back home be worried that this is now something that for happen in a short term, or probably there is no specific term for make this happen?
Well, yes, we have to be worried. Even Sierra Leoneans, not even only back home, outside America, self need to be worried, because this gets forget effects on all of us. We get relative brothers, sisters where they stayed at the US, and some of them now don't go out of status. And when they out of status, it's like you don't for existing at the country, right? So we pray now that let them do this verification as early as possible to restore they started.
So for now, there's no specific time where this verification gets for starts, or probably they between in the next 1 month, 2 months, or probably not even in the presidency of President Donald Trump either.
There's no specific. Say them will do as early as possible themselves. With brother at the studio, they say he's making a very good point. There's a lot of effect also on the US. It affects the labor market there, because there are a lot of people will get job where they work the industries them, and always you don't go out of status, you know they work. Any industry or any labor company will hire you, then they do that at their own risk. Farms the way we right now produce and in farms the way they perish because the population, the labor markets they go down. So it gets effect on the American self. Just then do early.
Okay, so I thought I'll begin into this quick one. Anything the way governments need for do as at now that way, in as much as this verification not started, but anything the way Salon governments need for do as at now?
For help the citizen inside Salon and out of Salon. As we they say again, the thing that we make go na that list today, the government of Salon get for do waiting is supposed to do for get we out of that situation. As I listen to waiting the man at the studio, they say we dey lie to we say they know everything where they go on. With man, it dey no say you dey lie, but it no go affect you, it no go force you. That system it dey use for grip you. So the government they give you money for.
So what are they ask now? As of this situation now, we're fairly safe in now where there's going to be a verification of a green card. Waiting the government's need for do as at now in this situation.
Yeah, so if they don't tell you, say number one, try for identify whether you citizen them. Put things in place where you say, okay, when be saying we not able to identify with citizens, but now we don't put so we identify. So anybody when say when they send come back, we able identify say yes, this na Sierra Leonean. This will also not to Sierra Leonean. Others we go accept, and others will not go accept.
Okay.
So if then the type of put them things then in place, I believe say like Liberia and Ghana, we even take in the manner in catch it for say okay, una with the pull una promote na the list because they see the efforts where they make.
Okay.
So if Salon State can make efforts, yeah, we can tell.
All right, we'll open a full line shortly, Munku, on this one. Governments don't treat this matter seriously. I mean, from June to that of the partially ban to now visa green card verification, government don't treat this with serious or open mind.
In the background they have, but publicly I've not seen the seriousness. I'm not. I need to work inside. I work inside the office.
Remember after the partial ban, they began a meeting with the U.S. ambassador.
Yeah,
I think a week after or a few days after.
That was the only movement I saw.
That was the only movement.
Now the only movement I see we actually public. What we expect was public sensitization campaign.
Yeah.
Right. I would expect the Minister of Information for lead that campaign day, or contract a civil society organization or advocacy group for go to universities, go to schools, or go to communities, talk to them about how for respect other country them immigration.
Because
laws.
the outcome of that meeting there, up till now it remains dark.
Yes, nothing
exactly be happening in that meeting there.
Exactly, and we not see that. And you see the thing all they downplay. I don't say box man go then house now they why we for do that in America? What's wrong with America? I mean, do you know almost the people where they America they bring to the economy?
Yeah.
Do you know you know how much money they carry every month? You know how it contributes to GDP alone? The last World Bank report from what I read, I think I don't know if not 2023 or 24. over $80 million but they come into this country from just people away in America where they send for the people. You know how much that they contribute to the GDP? That make they see Bokuma, they put pressure on the government, right? Because that money they can't cushion, that they for help a lot of citizens. And so
you don't joke with money on a monthly basis.
Yes,
every month.
You don't joke with that. You do not play with that. So as a government, you're supposed to demonstrate seriousness. You're supposed to demonstrate commitment for ensure, say, if them people ask for this and this, they only do that for the US. The other countries, then the other allies, them Canada, the UK, France, the other allies, them where you get citizens and they then go take and say, okay, then why they really take immigration serious. We they see that we don't see how they don't demonstrate that, and we go see what they go do for that. I mean, we not get upper hand in this conversation. Right? The US has the upper hand. We need the US, okay? We need them, and we need that partnership. So we need for demonstrate this so that then go do. But me not see them. I not see nothing from the government's side on publicly. Maybe in those rooms in the embassy. I don't know. Maybe they get a clandestine meeting. Like I tell you no more. Yeah. This particular meeting where they sign that deal, it was in closed doors. Okay, so maybe then they get those conversations. But we need for see them more. Let I tell you. You get people in this country with them partners in the US, right? And because of this ban, they haven't been able to visit their partners. Okay? Now, so they pull maridos. And so maridos they pull. Some in picking up, it don't there for almost year, enable for year. It can go see in picking every year. Enable go see him. Now, so you make that man in picking, don't pull a relationship. Somebody if I go doing medical, right? If I go doing colonoscopy, somebody if I go doing endoscopy, somebody if I go seeing doctor, you're not able to go seeing doctor at this moment because if visa don't expire, you're not able to renew visa, you're not able to go. Now so they can die untimely death because of people, the government not able to do what it's supposed to do. So there are so many cases we only for build, we make the need day for let government speed up this thing. People, you're going to get a very unhappy citizen.
So especially with this festive season.
Well, this talk now, I want to talk this talk, but I'll be the wait for you to ask that question. You must just see the for can this year, but could just know for his cancer. Somebody called last year, a friend of mine, right? Called last year. When he returned, okay, they stop him, right? Now immigration and customs, they stop him. Then tell him say, what you say come out? What you go do? Then it go through strip search, it go through extreme scrutiny, and in addition, if you don't get small issue with the ex-wife in the past, you understand? Eh? And so because of that, the ex-wife can't go to police. Because of that police case stay, then delay him for hours, over 18 hours in an airport. That's why he called in lawyer. In lawyer, now call the boss and tell and say, no, that man, yes, the case within a court, but they don't dismiss the case because they lack evidence and they grant them freedom. If you say you get that gladness for car back again this year, they can't. Because you don't want go through the same strain, the same constraint because of all of the eyes and the attention. Plenty selling for can this year. And guess what? December season is a spending season. Yeah. Now them money then they get the money for can spend on the economy. Now then they can buy, they will pick in and close there, where they go come China, where they go buy, where they go China and can sell. Now then they can buy things for tourism for them picking it. Now they can't contribute to the economy. Now they can't give people the money for go club, for go this, for go spend.
I was talking to someone last night, and the person, well, if they tell me say even when Mama really stuck here, she was stressful, and Mama be the thing say how in picking for send for this December.
Yes,
because most of them people in the king. But how soon? Because is it this? Because according to people. It's just a statement that we will start a verification or probably re-examination. But whether if this will happen this year or next year or probably within President Donald Trump in presidency, it's something we don't even know. So how?
If careful, if this go on, a lot, I'm sure a lot of. My former boss can always tell me one thing: say anything you do, any job we do, any side for yourself, do everything you can. At the shout about Gemini or Kogwale, he say. Anything we do in this world, any job we find yourself, do everything you can for prevent yourself from scrutiny. Not make too much eyes there on you. Say because if they begin look at you, they will find something. If they begin look at you, then begin investigate, and begin audit you. Trust me, you have faltered somehow. So if they begin do a proper deep dive assessment of every green card holder when as Sierra Leoneans, but come on, they return back to this country. Plenty, because you must not mistake somehow. You must not pay certain tax somehow, right? You pay taxes, yes, but come and get jobs the way, and not they report them on the day. So you don't pay tax. You don't falter tax. Okay, IIS can just look at the
this is very much important because some people with the thing say most of those findings, the one for look at because one of the ways and way you get green card, you married to the US
American citizens,
citizens and which of course we all know they see that they happen and probably at some point some fault or probably you get a relative when American citizens fight, and so if those are, I mean just feel like you have to work within those space, seek asylum and all, and if those things are not be legit, so not be legal.
No, so like I say, if they do deep dive, I tell you that they evoke a lot of green cards because you have committed some crime one way or the other. Like I tell you, so the reasons why they evoke green card if you commit certain crime, especially if you're a felon, okay, you commit a felonious crime, you not repay taxes, okay, you are wanted for a particular thing. Even in some sense, if you get a lot of points in your driver's license because you don't commit some driving offenses, then they can make the reverse small and look at you. And guess what? They can create the rule. They will create the rule. You don't get any say in it. They can decide for put anything as the base. Sometimes if you get child support, you don't pay child support in 2 months. Then they say, okay, will they revoke your green card for that? You don't get nothing for about it. You cannot. The law can't fight for you because Trump has demonstrated, say, he not care about the law, he not care about the legislation. He can do what he wants. So at this point, we brothers stand the risk of losing their green cards. So, and if they lose their green cards, who said they can? But come on, for Canada. If they come back now, this country, I will get Boku Christmas now. Look, the way they push, not get better.
And this is what I read through social media. Some people don't even begin to pull in and say, until don't know they support with the same money, when they come meet we. I mean, these are the attitude of Sierra Leoneans.
I mean, you must get haters. These are the talk. What say we attitude stinks at the country. We attitude stink. We look at other people and celebrate their downfall, and we do them publicly back. I mean, yes, people celebrate downfalls, but not do them publicly. Laugh na corner, do them. And there is a wise man will always say, when something happens to somebody, when you see them, don't laugh, learn, because you are not too far from it.
Quickly. Now the situation the government gets anything for do for
yes.
Global.
Yes. Now the government for pull all in strings them with the US government. See, I have said this for quite a while now. Sierra Leoneans in the US, because of they are not united, we're not able to actually ascend to Congress. We not get I don't call ourselves, they could get APACs. We not get dandy. Sierra Leoneans, and if we for start, now they for start, the one they within the US. If we organize well, all right, we get a political action committee, right? Now the US, we can get certain fund where they go to that political action committee day for lobby the affairs of Sierra Leone and them. Now Congress and Senate, we not get that one day. If the Sierra Leone committee then come together, then begin put certain money $1 every month where they go towards them political action committee and they tell you these people will argue our cases in Senate and Congress. What will not do? But because we not get that, we will not get anything for no. That's one. Number two, we get strong recognition right now the UN. Michael don't do great work. Michael Iman Kano, he don't do good work na the US. We don't see we international recognition. Now I think you need for work with the Foreign Affairs Minister Timothy Kaba. Let them engage. First of all, you need to go meet Trump directly. And then even advise for the president Marabi will go meet Trump directly. They need for go around Trump in circle.
Why the president not go meet Trump directly? Why?
Trump does not have any respect for African leaders. I mean, he don't demonstrate that. With evidences, enough evidence. Look at it, Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa. He doesn't care about that guy. Right? He has demonstrated this. A call 4 or 5 presidents, or 6 presidents, cannot go to the White House, streets are like a trash. They tell Liberian president, say you speak good English. He does not respect African leaders. So, do not go meet him directly. Yeah. Go through people away powerful, we get influence, we get in years, right? Let them go. Rubio, Marco Rubio, he's accessible. Elect Trump, right? There are other business people with Trump like. Bad one. Robert Kiyosaki, not Trump in right man and businessman. Somebody has to get in touch with these guys. Let them go and talk to them people there so. Let them reach out to Trump and say, look, we have something to offer. We have a lot to offer. Just try for see what we can do, how we can build strategic partnership, strategic relations, and let us save this thing for we people them. Because any kind of way, we are selling us and we don't marry them, then partner them. We are picking and they are human, so they contribute to a lot to the economy. But let it not affect we badly. We not get the upper hand for negotiate at this time. Now we need them more than they need us. They need us, but we need them more. So we need for prove that, and also we need for really demonstrate commitment for do this, or else a lot of Sierra Leoneans will suffer. I am telling you, a lot of Sierra Leoneans will suffer. People in this country, we go get a lot of cases where people then go there, food not there for eat, their livelihood depend on just them for send money. They will not send any money because they don't want to let FBI they track them their expenses and everything they come on them account. It would be a serious effect on our economy and on our livelihood.
Thank you so very much, Munko, and of course Arthur and Alpha for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Now, catching our breath for a while, and we're kind to this, of course, and shortly to the program on 079-994-993 immediately after this break. Stay tuned.
Are you a graduate looking for a world-class master's degree? The Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Scholarship offers graduates a fully funded chance to study across Europe at top universities. Applications open in October with deadlines in January. Choose from a wide range of master's programs in engineering, technology, law, health, arts, social sciences, and many more. Here is how to apply. Visit the official Erasmus Mundus catalog online, select your program, prepare your documents, and apply directly through the program's website. Don't miss this life-changing opportunity. This is your moment. Study, grow, and connect across cultures. Erasmus Mundus. Inspire, apply, achieve. Funded by the European Union.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
We dey look for best betting experience. Register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side day, we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, Mastercard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office there Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call in a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, Choice FM, and of course you can now call on the 079-994-993. I think we'll go to first caller line already. Look, okay, 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Look online. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Your name and where you call from, please.
Good morning. This is Abakar from Fomex.
All right, Bakar from Fomex. Go ahead.
Salary, this we explain. You understand? I really left the principle of Trump. We are in America for American, and any president for left to come. Same like Salon. Salon now we go for left Salon because we are the richest country in the one world in terms of minerals. But if we utilize the minerals there and we value the minerals there, we teach we between them generation yet on one on this platform for them to say we get. The leeway that they say 8 million people, the minerals we get, it will work for these 8 million people. So if they can lead us in the way they elect this kind of country, even with president we get. One day in a salon, nearly 2 months. One day in a salon, complete 1 month. Always a movement. And even all the movements and all, because in naturally can benefit me now. Let me see the carry situation as I will give me all more less in terms of deporting. Other countries are all the most challenge. Salon a blessed country. Salon are the most blessed country. Thank you.
All right, thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. You call, go straight to the point and stay within 1 minute. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Namza.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah.
The discussion not on it, man, the Lord begin exhibit that bad that talk way, Bakaba talk take go. President, and let's say element change your attitude. You know, you can, Baka, you say the money worker, the already worker, no benefit, no cap.
So let we pay attention to the conversation. I don't know attack we say. No, just go through to it we discuss. No, Namza, logo, Namza, let we stay to the conversation. Yeah, let's stay to the conversation. Go ahead.
So to the point, my brother. I listen a guy in America. You know, so when I kiss Rwanda, so they get them free to them. They take you to una nothing here. When I go say, yeah, what I say for no get.
No, well, I think say not to Namsa, hold on. It don't clear that part there. So we careful of what they say in terms of attacking.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Go ahead.
My brother. But you don't take to say una nothing here. Me Donald Trump issue. I always told I say, me I vote for a disappointment, but one side no more. What? If the president in the land for voting Donald Trump, they keep doing Africa. If they put it on their toes for them elect them people. Make them elect the country. Believe me, then come embarrassment and molestation. We know they get them as Africans.
All right.
But at the same leader they will get you. Because they know they take you serious. They need to put themselves say, let them make you better. You go to paradise.
Okay.
We are not the cause this problem for them.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. I mean, when you call, please go straight to the point. No attack any personality. No respond to your company caller. Just go ahead and make your point. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan Julius Lee.
Concerned citizen, good morning.
God bless you. It's so appalling for me. I mean, Sierra Leone and then they go through it, they go through so. I mean, we need each other actually, but we need them more than they need we. First and foremost, what in fish, if you work in fish, can spoil all the other fish. And you have very good Sierra Leone and they really help now the diaspora, especially America and the West, UK. You know what they do pretty well. In fact, the most educated man at the world, now Sierra Leonean. You understand? You get Sierra Leonean and the way they do good, but one rotten fish can spoil all the other. You get Sierra Leonean then we get US way lazy. In the way we go them, but some man do run wait for get opportunity for go changing cause. Most of them go into the medical. But one thing Sierra Leonean will easily be satisfied with him. When they go into the medical, as they get that first qualification, most of them refuse for improve them medical status go climb the ladder. So American therefore say if they're not one, then they pull most of them. So most of the African nurses them. They need we. Now African then are the nurses where they play the role and then at the West. One thing where we government fail for do, a lot of government Sierra Leone fail for copying na the West. From UK and United States of America, then fail for come together and form a union just like Christine Munku talks to. Now they affect now. Then just have go regret. That's a very good meaningful Sierra Leone. In terms of this December, in terms of remission where they send for the family and loved ones, it helps for stabilize the economy. It helps for make people, you know, all them things and therefore look in December. By then you know they can. But especially very few. I guess me concern. It's so sad. But make government they prepare for them. Make we accept them. Do I mean make we left for anything can happen with anybody at any given time. Right. Make we show love at this time.
Thank you so very much, concerned citizen. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Logo online again and pick another call. Hello, Pamusa. Good morning.
Lamin Samoa.
Okay, Lamin Samoa. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. I remember the last time when me measure announced my name.
No, Louis, come on, Louis, no, pay
don't know why
attention
that
to, Louis, no, Lamini Samura, no, pay attention to, Lamini Samura, no, pay attention to the announcer. See,
who they say we are the richest, we are the richest. What is mineral without knowledge? In we get the mineral, then I will not know how for converter for let become money. So me this talk here for say salon get money, get money. I don't buy am. Who get money now? No get road themselves we make. Who the road them who get to will make them with the money.
All right.
And so we need America more than how America need we. And then they will not too worry about it. We just get for bow to their own policies they wouldn't get. We then say now so for Ben, we don't get for Ben too. Because we need them more.
Thank
and let me try for develop we own country. Because we don't develop your host. You don't need for the go naked now other man host.
Thank
we
you.
go naked now people host. Whatever thing they do they pass you be our.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. It's 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part. Logo online and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Moderator.
Good morning.
Confirm cities in the talk.
All right, go ahead quickly.
And the word of the last hour me ask the word of Obama. We need strong men. I mean, we need strong institutions, not need strong men. Now, we brother that they talk. Lord, just take example. If a city council say, do not for trade or order for staying in that law, not the mortal man. City council now institution. Now, strong men we need. Salon now lack. Now, strong men we need. When we get strong men, the institution is very strong. You don't see? Now, Donald Trump, now, strong men. Donald Trump. Now strong, I don't see him. Now institution we implement now they work with so now that then this but that business just so call that one brother may talk where they out where they interview them. You know we go for stop this but that business now really don't pull salon. We not like we chef.
Okay.
We brother when the studio don't talk and say even America says people and they make palaver then they to they say like you see no more salon. See who pull back with the can go other man country. Then now they blame. No, we don't blame nobody. Now we safe.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, brothers. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. We call go straight to the point and stay within a minute. Logo online. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Pakabia from Englandville.
All right,
to be
Pakabia.
specific, Omolebush.
All right, go ahead, Pakabia.
But in the abundance of water, the full is thirsty. Then a salon. Well, we get all kind of mineral, you name them. But oh yeah, look what in happen in America today. Like yesterday, I say I wish God go give we leader. We go make Salon great again. Well now, see what's in there in the hearts of them we got at the way out in America in particular. Maybe don't travel, I know what he mean. And Trump got a pity liquor. Yes. So dear, I wish and hope and pray that leader, now Salon, the government of Salon will do something for save them people them out of this kind of misery as well as they pass. Arrest the case.
Thank you so very much, Pakabia. And that's 079-994-993. You will take two more calls and try to up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Noah.
Noah Kishi, go ahead, brother.
Thank you very much. Waiting to go through Donald Trump, not a surprise. Now a wake-up call. See, the last time we don't tell African leaders offer homegrown solutions and policy to weak problems. This idea for the run of the West, for aid, or grant, we'll get for forget about that now. So the next future leader will be that Sierra now somebody will show we way how we will develop research. So this dependence syndrome will get for drop on. Especially this thing they happen so now we the poor and they get for pay the price. Because then green card holder when they send the remittances then $4 to $5 million. Now we the poor one and the benefits. So we get more poor than Australians for now.
Thank you so very much. Take one last call and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. 079-994-993. You go line. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Ponte.
Come on, yeah, you radio, yeah. We get negative feedback.
I say, Mr. Ponte, they call for my bar.
All right, Mr. Conte, go ahead.
program. You see, the EU, the Africa leaders, they're not sober. If they're sober, Trump no go teach the African leaders like the way they teach the wisdom. If they unite them kind to one, I swear to God, Trump no go mistake in the use the kind of what they call against the Africans because but man don't talk he say for make Africa unite. If Africa unite, I swear to God, so the rich man they don't get nothing for
Okay.
So if I recall, we are make Madabio as the chairman of the ECOWAS, make he talk to the
All right, so we lost our caller there. We're not going to take any more call again. They're about to round up now. We'll talk to Alpha and that of Arthur. Make a respond to we call us them. Hello, Alpha, Arthur. When I listen to we call us them. I'll start off with you, Alpha, CC. Waiting will be you respond to we call us them. All right, I'm afraid we lost them both. I mean, Munku, you don't get we call us them.
Thanks so much for the callers. It's a beautiful thing for getting diverse views of them, and with the witness. I mean, I don't hear anything contrary to what we say now. So, just one for re-emphasize. See, we all as Sierra Leoneans, we get a responsibility. If you then put you inside, I mean, you have a responsibility for do the right thing. We get for bring ourselves together, stay and stand united. I keep saying this. We where the travel go, not these countries, want for immigrants to these countries. If we want to create a sustainable environment for other Sierra Leoneans and create opportunities for Sierra Leoneans to also benefit from, we must come together, stick together, and tap into the political arena of these places. In the US, I am pleading. This is something we are really trying for push in my own way. Let there be a Sierra Leonean community in the United States. If na state to state self then do them, let we get that funding will we create. We get powerful Sierra Leoneans them, right? Let we get that funding will they create every month. Certain money they go into that fund, and that fund they head straight into a political action committee.
You want to ask quickly those. I mean, shows them wake up in the United States of America. I mean, most of the states when we meet we back home, Sierra Leone community, they count these artists. I mean, you want to ask, well, who side their money and they can go? In as much as there are some individuals they come themselves together. You want to talk about Sierra Leone community, how you want to put those two together?
So usually now private investors can just decide for maybe bring one or two people in together. They raise some money and then they invite artists and for go.
Okay.
And usually the artists and then I'll get for apply for a special type of visa for creatives them, right? For go there. So and then when they go against this hall and then against the hall because we artists are not too well they're getting there, but then go in small hall and go then perform and then the money we then get then share them. I mean profits and they do them businesses and they for mostly. So but we need more, we need to go beyond that. And beyond that is so America is a capitalist country. That's one thing I wish people really try to understand. America is a capitalist country. Money is king. The US dollar is king. Benjamin Franklin is the ultimate. Now all my wants $100. But money is not king yonder. If we figure out a way for penetrate through the political system, we create that kind of way. See, the US not a joke with Jews. The US doesn't joke with Indians and Chinese people. Don't mind where Trump they're going to make so. The money where them people and the nationals and they bring to the economy is insurmountable because they have created value amongst themselves for themselves. We need to do that as Sierra Leoneans. If we cannot do that, then it becomes a big issue. I mean, they affect we. Look, the quota that we get. If you look at Sierra Leoneans, right? Sierra Leone as a country, we get the least quota for anything, for Fulbright scholarships, the least quota for visas. We get the least quota for family visas for people and for fight for the people and for go. We get the least quotas on everything because we're not able to create value day when and go day. We're not able to create a system also we advocate. Let these politicians go there, argue policies, argue bills on behalf of Sierra Leoneans so that we go get more values. If we're not able to do that day, then it becomes a challenge. And then we back home now so. The government need for really take these things seriously. I mean, the minister is a young man. Timothy Kaba is a very young man. I mean, he's a very educated man. He's widely known. He don't travel and all kind of stuff. We need them for really take the charge. Him and China working at UN for he working at UN for some time, so he understands this thing. He understands what is it that he should do. We need them for step up now that they are young. They understand the challenge. They know people. They have contact. They have networks. We need them commitment. We need them for really demonstrate commitment by their actions, by what they do. Let them take this campaign. Let them go out there. They organize campaigns. Let that a weekly press conference. Let them let every newspaper publish these things. Let them support small programs the way they advocate for respect immigration laws. For respect these things when they go to other countries. We need for sit down and because if not, it's going to affect the nation.
Thank you so very much. Alpha, I'll start off with you. Respond to the callers.
Yes, thank you very seriously, and thank you to my brother at the studio. I just want to make something clear. One of we call us say Sierra Leone will get minerals to riches. If you cannot turn that minerals to something to substance, you don't use minerals. And what they make we not able for develop we call it because we're able for turn the minerals there to valuable resources them. So now that now. So no matter the minerals the way we get, we still be in with poverty state because we cannot make use of them. And for me on recommendation, I think we still call on the government, let them step up their game. We also call on Sierra Leonean nationals in all the different states in the US, even in Canada and other parts of the world. Let we raise the voice and let we support the government. No, not just more and set not. We don't call what they say. Not unite at all.
Okay.
When the only two Sierra come together, Ivan, now we'll get done. Now I know we come together. Other than that, for lazy we come together and program them project what they call they will not mix tomorrow. So for me, we need to join hands together as Sierra Leone all over so that this will affect the citizens the one would transfer in other countries.
Thank you so
the
much.
That's them. So no set no thank you.
Thank you very much. Arthur, quick one.
UNICEF will help for put more on the unity way Salomon forget. Salon, if we not come together and we talk through to we safe, I believe say that the true way Salomon will not agree for accept everything where we do is na me. It will be individual benefits na they the problem day. If Salomon able come together, we able for come together, we go able for solve some of them problems there. So as the man at the studio don't outrightly put and say the government and us Sierra Leoneans able for meet with the authorities then that the US and other parts of the world if we come together. But without that, we're not able for attack them problems there. So
all right.
Then Salomon, when we talk, we say for example, somebody they will be feel bad where I say what I know they do that person they making no vex and not say what I know they at all or I not look down on other Sierra Leoneans them. When we say what I know they, me brother, look at the way we they get water. Some country they know they put buckets for go get water na street. Pump the run. That's what I meant. So in a nutshell, Salon, we come together, we not for the behave like a crab, then a bucket way. All my one for claim together. So with that, I want to tell you plenty. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for an attempt for being part of the Epic Morning Show. And quick one with BNB Cash App, you can send or receive money anytime or anywhere. I mean, just download the BNB Cash App today on App Store or for Android users or for Just download the BNB Cash App today on Google Play Store, sorry, for Android users, or App Store for iPhone users. For any inquiries, you can call our customer service on 072 50 000. That's well, not information, not from BNB. Thank you very much to Alpha, Arthur, and Mulku for on attempt for be part of the Epic Morning Show. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Entertainment and sports lined up for you, and Marion Precious George all set for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Till then, good morning.
Just how I feel, I like you still, and that's for real, girl, you know the deal. Remember way back, the way we used to chill, the way I make you squeal in the 64 with the veil. In the park we used to walk after dark, and every time I kiss your lips, by your eyes I see the sparks, you know me to listen. All the book could talk, you know me to listen. Been there with me, even when I had no heart to listen. The truth is, ever since you gone, I've been feeling down, and nowadays now by your memories are they drown. The talk of the town we used to be, girl, remember the way we used to go on holidays in December. In Simon's town we used to walk on the beach hand in hand, baby girl, I will learn while you teach. Et oui c'est vrai, moi je t'adore, and what you looking for, I get beaucoup na store.
Now you're saying that you miss me, but
you,
I remember how you dissed me. Are you saying that you want me back to stay?
I love you,
yes,
baby.
I do remember. It was a beautiful December, but I can't forget just why I went away.
After an intense week of football in the Women's Premier League, the nomination don't be out for the Women's Player of the Month, and we'll get so many top players. Aissatou Tawali from Patricia Umu. We don't play 3 games, we don't score 5 goals, you don't get no assist yet, you don't win 1 women man of the match, women's player of the match, pardon me. And we get Nandi Kwadi from Mogbemo Queen. Since they don't play 3 games, they don't score 2 goals, 2 assists, they don't win 1 woman player of the match. And we get Ruth Mbangura from Kaula Queens. We don't play 2 games, they don't score 4 goals, they don't get 1 assist, and they don't win 2 women's player of the match. And the final player, Nasalimatu Kamara from Kamara FC. Don't play 3 games, 4 goals, you don't get no assisted, and you don't win 1 woman of the match. Well, these are currently the top players in the Women's Premier League. Away from the players, now to the coach of the month in the Women's Premier League. We get Adama P. Suma from Mogbemo Queens, Hannah Conte from FC Cologne Women's Team. We get 40M Koroma from Mena Queens, and Mohamed Ba from Kaula Queens. In all of these, the Sierra Football Association president will visit the injured player yesterday at the 34 Military Hospital. And so the outstanding debts will be owed to players and officials for the CAF Under-20 AFCON in Egypt 2025. Well, the Sierra Football Association don't call on all under-20 players and officials where they're not being given imbalanced outstanding money, when all of the money sum up to 41,900,000 United States dollars from the government of Salone through the National Sports Authority, and the SLFA don't finalize the arrangements for disbursement. And yesterday, players and officials start to receive the said amount. From football now to athletics, as track athletes of the year don't be awarded to Emmanuel Wand-Yoni. Emmanuel, of course, the Ugandan international, don't clinch the title for the best athlete, track athletes of the year. And finally, with the close with tennis, as a very big disappointment for Andy Murray. As I say, I was disappointed, probably didn't get the result I would have liked to have, but I learned a lot about what coaching is. So currently, we all know, say, Andy Murray, we don't come off from active playing, and they don't take the coaching side of tennis. But for this morning, that all is we get for you inside Sports Update.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your second edition of the Entertainment Update here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. Well, just a day ago, Mastercraft held a 2 days workshop, and Saturday we just need something like 50 or 60, and over 1 million people turn up. And of course, inside this workshop, it will teach people about mixing, mastering, and so many things. And it came out to be successful. And moving on, well, Director Pink, of course, we don't be one of the outstanding female video producer, of course, was gifted 100 million from Fino. We know say he get a new video where they shoot for Fino. Well, Fino be asked in the tweet say, do ya how you go get in video? And of course, Lady B jokingly just say he need 100 million for give back the video, and before and close the eyes and open she received a lot. Well, we all know what happened on Saturday at the One Nation, of course, with the Crips International being part of the stage and everything. Well, they were responsible for that, and we see what may happen during Christopher Martin's in performance. There was an incident. Well, they pull a press release and they don't take full responsibility for what happened, and promise say moving further they don't take precautions so that such thing no go ever happen again. And of course, in other news, from the Kulala Troop present Treasure, new song by Harmony dropping soon. And of course, it has been long we know hear from Master Schweibel. So Born to Shine, a new album, will be dropping 6 December when a Saturday. So let's be ready for Schweibel. He's back again. And finally this morning, let's join the Rap Rampage this Friday. Of course, we just have a few more days, 4 days more to go. And of course, Friday, of course, again for dinner Victoria Park for just 40 loons for the grand final for the season 3 of the Rap Rampage. Till then, this is all we get for you this morning.
Presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the 1x Games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website 1xbet.sl or app, enter promo code GAMESL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with 1xbet.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the lamba bombe ba lamba roba lamba de la de ba tila roba la domba tila na. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island.
Ignore the glass ceiling and do your work. If you always the focus on the glass ceiling, focusing on waiting you not get, focusing on the limitations, then you could be limited at all times. Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, Facebook, and you go also get me through a website at myepiconline.com. Me na your host Marion Precious George, and inside the show this morning, Chairman for ECOWAS Authority, President Julius Maada Bio don engage Guinea-Bissau military leadership as well for reaffirm commitment for restore constitutional order, and Salone Police install surveillance camera across Aberdeen and Lumley Beach them ahead of the festive season. And as well, President Bio commissioned Gendema Bridge affirm the bridge in role in linking the north and southeastern regions. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers they inside the show this morning. And for joining me discuss these issues, I get inside the studio Reginald Brian Ojukutu-Soya, and I also get Usman Mara. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. All right, that's one of course.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning, listeners and viewers again.
All right, good morning to you, Marion Precious George, and good morning to we listeners, and also good morning to viewers.
Okay, and without wasting any time, we'll look at various stories reported on the front page of newspapers. And for that, again, my first paper, in the Independent Observer newspaper, a big banner headline reads, Chief Justice deserves national celebration. And this is according to PC Kande Bekbo. And also, Statistics Salon launches 2026 Population and Housing Census. VP Jules Jallo comments progress and partnerships at 2025 Africa Investment Forum in Morocco. Action Aid Intervention revives Bompe School, Kono District. All of the stories and more you will get now the Independent Observer newspaper this morning.
And on the Concord Times newspaper, Start Sierra Leone launches 2026 census, pledges transparency. Stakeholders push for tougher audits with a photo there of the Auditor General of Salone, Abdul Aziz. Also on the front page of the Congo Times newspaper, SLRSA vows to ensure road safety enforcement during the festive season. This and many more now the Concord Times newspaper.
Away from that, I take the Aoko newspaper. Top story, Action Aid and UN agencies forge new social contract in Sierra Leone Scambia district. And traditional Sierra Leone practitioners pivot to bloodless right in landmark shift. Sierra Leone Finance Minister warns of fiscal risk to 2026 budget, and also JICA donate 152,000 maternal and child health handbook to Sierra Leone. And finally, on the front page, Sierra Leone moves to plug revenue leaks in the lucrative stone sector. All of the stories and more you will get now the Aoko newspaper.
Lastly, here on the Standard Times newspaper, big banner headlines. After high-level investment forum, VP Jules Jallo departs Morocco. Also, FG Gold secures $330 million financing to develop large-scale commercial gold mines. These and many more on the Standard Times newspaper this morning.
And away from that, my final take now the Satellite newspaper. A big banner headline reads, as government shifts focus on pro-people budget, national budget prioritizes growth, social protection, and this is according to Minister of Finance Sheku Ahmed Fantamadi Bangura. And as well as he vows government commitment to enabling private investment, President Bio opens Orange SL Data Center in Bo. KMC triumphs in Leon Rock third annual Intersite football competition. And finally, FG Gold secures $330 million financing. All of the stories and more you will get now the satellite newspaper publication this morning. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we will discuss issues making the news. And the first one we will discuss gets to do with the chairman of ECOWAS Authority and heads of state, President Julius Maada Bio, engaging Guinea-Bissau military leadership as way for reaffirm commitment and restore constitutional order. And of course, this happened, and the State House Communication Unit issued out a press statement stating the President Bio in visit and waiting, then go do, and as way for restore constitutional order, as I make mention of. And President Bio will go alongside key delegation members make up of Alhaji Timothy Musa Kaba, the Foreign Affairs Minister for Sierra Leone, and other people then. And the delegation meet with Guinea-Bissau Electoral Commission for brief them on electoral situation. And one of the core message we President Bio go with now for reaffirm ECOWAS commitment and unwavering support for ensure the return to constitutional governance. But all of those issues where the happen na Guinea-Bissau, according to history, dated back since them gets their independence in 1974. Osai them go through a lot of things where we can call one as alone, where they not be able to manage up to this time. And according to reports as well, no sitting president in Guinea-Bissau not able to do a full term up to this moment. And this particular president at this time, when Sissoko Embalo, witnessed something of sorts we don't happen na Guinea-Bissau we na overthrow. And this is one of the reasons why President Bio Gode as way for talk to Guinea-Bissau leadership, the military, for see how they can gets constitutional election and then gets the ruling where they're supposed to get as a nation. But I'll start this discussion with Reginald. You see the press release from State House, and you hear about President Bio in visit and all of those things. What do you think about the whole situation at Guinea-Bissau and the overthrow saga?
Thank you very much, Marion. I think it's I would say it's unfortunate and all. That kind of overthrow happened sometime last week, and a backdrop to this particular visit where His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, together with in delegation, we also get the Foreign Affairs Minister, like you rightly say, for convey that high important meeting. I think that happened from there was a virtual meeting where we see President Bio being summoned, an emergency meeting with other heads of authority. That gets all the other countries this virtual meeting, and then one of the resolutions then from that meeting they for make ECOWAS delegation mission go know it in the happen. In ground get information, and then can see it can be the next line of action. And I think that is exactly what President Bio executed. And all. Well, the incident in Guinea-Bissau, like you asked, there has been a lot of controversies that has to do with their elections, which has been tagged as one way not credible, and one we get a lot of discrepancy. We make the military regime decide for step in and overthrow. So possibly I go describe as a close friend to His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio. Now, go interest the public for note that Sissoko Embalo was a one-time ECOWAS chair, hand over to Bola Tinubu before even President Bio occupying that position. And during the time the way now being chair of ECOWAS, we see we don't campaign visit Nasalonia, so President Bio back we don't go there. So they have this relationship going on between them. And then for make them go over to we see the first way President Bio do was to ensure that he repatriate the former president, should I say? I don't even know how for tag and whether I should say former or not, because
the president.
Or there's the president because
again what happened is unconstitutional.
And then fine, and then the election as well. Few candidates were disqualified, we cause also problem within the state. So it has been an unstable condition or situation in Guinea-Bissau. And I think for now, they look at as to whether ECOWAS, because looking at the body language of the junta, leader yesterday, Marion, you know that this is not somebody that wants to leave power anytime soon. The last time when they swear, I mean,
how you can tell just by embodied language?
no, I mean when they swear, I mean in fact, he talks say he get for day for about a year or so, before whatever. Yes, so somebody imagine this person just don't taste power like 4 or 5 days, Marion, and then ECOWAS now they go tell him. And when you look at this is about the 5th overthrow now in West Africa. I would say you look at Guinea, the Sahel states, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and now you have Guinea-Bissau 5. Now all them one and it's only Guinea now. Slowly they can go back to. I think Guinea forget an election this December and all. But my own, well, let's see. I'm maybe optimistic. I want for a constitutional order be instated back in Guinea-Bissau. But I will tell you from all indication here, it will be an easy job for ECOWAS. I think the visit yesterday was a very good one. But in terms of later visit, yield the results, which are the expect, are the hope for, but looking at the possibility, looking at the body language, and also how the military people want for ensure say they put certain mechanism in place, I think it will be very difficult to make them do that right now, Mario.
Okay, Usman, what do you think about this whole situation?
So I think, for West Africa, for ECOWAS, don't we blow with a lot of coups them will happen in the West African region for over 5 years now. I mean, we know about Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, and Guinea, and yet again now we get Guinea-Bissau. We don't add to that list there. And what we don't see over the past years is that these countries, we see junta don't kind of power. It would try for legitimize a rule. I mean, we see, for example, for other countries like Gabon, for example, the military leader contest in elections, we win over 90% of the election votes them. We also see Burkina Faso, for example, that extend the president in term for over 10 years or so. We may say either for the power for the next 1 decade. So what do you see now?
Is on the verge.
Mamadi Doumbouya also go contest in election for legitimize a role as the president in Guinea. But we see the disregard of this country we then get for ECOWAS.
So yeah, this brings me to the question of ECOWAS mediation. Over time, you just see ECOWAS they mediate in terms of this situation, but it seems as if things not go right again, even where ECOWAS they mediate.
So yes, ECOWAS does sanction these countries but the sanction that ECOWAS can for withdraw the sanctions them again. They be suspend Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, where then get a military coup and form that AES organization. But later ECOWAS say, okay, we're not suspending that, you can come back. We can extend on attempts to can come back for part of the organization. But we see the countries they actually exist now. But what we see now they happen again in Guinea-Bissau, and that the president, the military leader, General Horat and Tam, they don't swear in for 1 year term. And we see just a few days ago, it announced in a cabinet for ruling country for the next 1 year. Now that we can see. So in Guinea, General Mamadi Doumbouya be announcing government, say just for 1 year or 2 years, they go rule over Guinea. But we see since 2021, we overthrow President Alpha Conde. Within 2025, at the end of the year, end of this December, we will see elections go happen at Guinea.
Does this mean that ECOWAS and other union there, like the African Union, are not able for solve the issues where they happen at them country are so way overthrown on the happen?
Well, I'm very sure if you ask the military leader in Guinea-Bissau, he will say ECOWAS is pro-West, the African Union is pro-West, and considering the fact for say over 40% of the funding for the African Union, for example, come from the European Union and other Western partners, and these countries then say because the ECOWAS and the AU pro-West, they lean towards the West. They know they seek the ideals of their citizens. We make them elect for their independence. Now the same thing we know they see the voice out from Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso. But yes, ECOWAS has been weakened from over 16 member states them being a part of the organization. We get to now 11 or 10 members them left in the organization. Very fragile. We get a lot of crises where they happen in West Africa. But we think we go see ECOWAS go doing this. President you just don't visit, you go talk to the military leaders them. Just like original the body language of the military leader, where President Bill talk to him, it seems for sure for say, you're not going for listening ECOWAS at all. I mean, what in ECOWAS will actually do to Guinea-Bissau? They will sanction Guinea-Bissau, and will the sanctions have any weight on Guinea-Bissau? Get to see what it gets for happen. But next week we will get the ECOWAS heads of state summit to get for happen now Abuja, Nigeria every year. Extraordinary summit to get for happen, and the President Bill gets for report to a colleague member states them on waiting the results of mediation efforts them for bringing back Guinea-Bissau to democracy.
Regional, has this been a tough time for President Bill?
Exactly. Okay. Normally they say, I mean, this is a very, I would say, the wrong time for Imagine, for the chair of ECOWAS. Yeah, because Mario, when you look at it, in fact, yesterday the president has to miss a very important function just for go address this important one as well. Yesterday, the president for the report for the launch the census we'll talk about, but unfortunately, the chief minister had to step in the show of the president for launch the census. So, looking at what's all happen within since we President Bio don't come in and all, I mean the war as well, the incident in Togo, all of them things that now one day President Bio don't deal with, and now just another fresh injury don't be added. I'm sure he would not like to be a chair of ECOWAS at this particular crucial time where it's like for say stability, the terrorist stability one for come, something will just go happen no more and all. But I'll tell you again, Marion, like I say, me want for the constitutional order be reinstated, but looking at the possibility, power and something very sweet, Marion. Once you taste power.
You don't taste them?
No, in other form. I mean, not to political. I don't. Everybody. I'm sure say we already also at some point they don't allow you for serve in a certain position there. You know, basically means you will be president or whatever. But that is most of the way they enjoy with the command and all.
But that is selfishness.
Yeah, no, this man has just been, should I say less than 10 days? Yes, I think less than 10 days. Appointing his cabinet now, getting a meeting yesterday with the, of course he has to listen and all. But again, when you look at the body language, when you look at them, this is a country where we feel like say we can able for deal without ECOWAS. They don't watch their neighbors there, they don't see say, Guinea-Bissau do I'm sorry, Burkina Faso do Mali do Niger do and all. Guinea safe. So what about we can able for survive without them? So let's see what's exactly going to happen. But it seems as if ECOWAS is slowly losing grip. We even get to the establishment because a lot of things and at this point in time we not only go right way don't seem to be a challenge, and plenty people don't ask as to whether ECOWAS get the power we even get where them be established.
And if other countries they see this way, perhaps things not they go well, then then government they do things them we not they go down well with its citizens. You know, this is can serve as a threat as well to the government.
Well, we pray that it not happen. Yes, of course that is what we are praying for. But for record, 5 coups them, it's something we very much unprecedented, and I don't think say a good for democracy. And it also did send a very, very bad message out there to other countries and all. Democratic rule is no matter how you make a good and all. When there is a military regime in power, trust me, the one day we be know how MPRC tell me they will be small, but where they explain. They are very much disciplined people and all, but let's see exactly what will happen as we only observe the situation in Guinea-Bissau.
Yes. I think President Bio, ECOWAS actually trust President Bio. Give me fact for say. Now be a former
military leader. For able for resolve.
Yes.
Why enable for resolve the one we get for the Guinea?
Well, perhaps you say because they can discuss directly with Guinea, not go to ECOWAS and the African Union yet. But I think say them trust President Bio. I mean, we get an interview with the former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan be the talk. He say President Bio now a former military leader. He for talk to the military leaders them in Guinea-Bissau. But it's highly unlikely because I mean President Bio returned. Yes, this is when he gets an event we attend. I will not see any resolution come out from Guinea-Bissau yet. The military is still in power. But let me see what get to happen in by next week. We get to report to ECOWAS.
Absolutely. Yes. Away from that, we look at another topic. Inside the Sierra Leone police don't install surveillance camera them across Aberdeen and Lovely Beach ahead of the festive season. And according to reports, this initiative, now Inspector General of Police William Farasel will lead them as part of the force in broader strategy for improved security in a high traffic recreational area them. They said the installation cover key entry points them, entertainment hub and popular gathering spots them along the beach stretch. And according to police official, the camera them will support real-time monitoring, quicker response to incidents them, and also boost protection for citizens and visitors them during the Christmas and New Year celebration. Reginald.
The Aberdeen and Lumley Beach are one of the most attractive sites during the festivity period. Yeah. Mark you, we get people already come out from the diaspora where they come for can get it. The simple reason we make it attractive now because it's accessible. I mean, you know they struggle for go there and all, and considering the I mean where you go, the natural things that we see we got them done with. Last week we see the police go install security lights them additional security lights because tourist board been go put lights. So, somebody will make one of my colleagues will make fun on Friday say the lights where tourist board go put. He say even in phone in church light bright past the lights. Say we have been laugh and all. But I think the media attempt they put lights a solar light. Now we don't see giant lights as well within at the beach. And adding those giant lights with CCTV cameras as well, I think it's also very, very good for improve on the security because the beach now they okay a lot of bad things there. Where you go happen and net and go kill somebody and dispose of the body then they and all. But when you go now the lab, when you go now the operation center now, you see all the various side. I think they have about 17 entry points where camera there now, when you look at the pictures and all, which is very, very good for them. So it started from around Radisson Blue, where they were down Kandong now, until towards the Lumley turntable, the camera they pick all inside and they. So I think say the IG is doing very well. I must comment for the. I mean, you look at the level of things and how they try to implement. We all know say the police they change from a force to service now. The level of accountability now, the level of the way how they know they up their game, the professionalism and all. To the fact that even they see Liberia, they come out in country, they can learn from Salone for see how they do things and all. I think that all good. So for me, I think it's a very good one. We just hope we don't get incidents where happen that kind of incidents where the CCTV camera will then put for cage thief man, the thief man and go thief and all. We hope that those cameras will be well monitored. They will be because then they for protect me and you and all. So I think say every Sierra Leone and for look at the camera and they as one way go way they try for invade on them privacy. But one way they for protect me and you and also the one that really come in and ensure say we all go through the festive period and nothing like problem or casualty no happen.
Yes, Usman.
Yeah, just like we originally said, I think the Aberdeen Lumley Beach area, I think one of the most important, if I may, and one of the places that I think generates lots of revenues in tourism revenues for government every single year, stay at the end. And safety can also be a very huge concern for many where they go there for the beaches, for whatsoever the natural wonders them way Aberdeen gets for offer. So yes, we see over a week ago the police we also unveiled the night patrol vehicles them in an attempt for make sure say there's security around Freetown during this festive season. As the saying goes, prevention is better than cure, and putting the best steps, the steps in place ahead of the festive scheme, very, very good from the police day on side. And we also see just months ago, is it Leon Rock Metal Group that we sort of this lights them at the beach area, and then days after we see people and then go thief the lights them. So yes, this at the end of the year, December, we're going to see diaspora people that come up from America and other parts of the world for Cam, Nassau for Cam, spend time with them people them, and also they spend lots of money. Residents
you think say it's high time the beaches get like beach guards, because now one way the tourist board and the Ministry of Tourism don't they talk about for a very long time, but we yet to see them implementing and that.
I think we should. I mean, if you also look at the funding way the government actually give for the Ministry of Tourism and the Tourist Board, I mean, is it enough for all of these things to be implemented? I think government not put tourism at the top of the priority. We get countries in Africa, Seychelles, for example, where over 90% of their economy depend on tourism. But Salon gets so many wonders them. The beaches are so very clean. I mean, we go around the world where they ask you, they say Salon gets white sandy beaches then we're very, very famous for. But what we don't do for make sure say we generate lots of income from all of those things them. I don't think the government actually puts tourism at the top of priority. And yes, if you don't put something at the top of priority, I think there must be safety for the less people and where they go enjoy the natural wonders them.
Okay, and quickly before we pick up calls, make we take the last issue we get to do it. President Dr. Julius Maada Bio again officially commissioning the Gendema Wando Bridge, with then saying a transformational piece of infrastructure we go now link the north and southeastern region them of Sierra Leone. And before the bridge, according to report, residents them, especially women and picking them, be only rely on small and operated ferry for cross the river, wey be don dey result to frequent accidents and tragic loss of lives. And also reports say many people be don die attempting to access schools, markets and medical services. And President Bio said the new bridge na a life-saving or life-changing investment wey go ease travel, strengthen safety and boost economic activities for community them across Simbaru and Wando chiefdom them na the Kenema district. Reginald.
First, kudos to the Director General of the Sierra Leone, of course, Good Authority SLIA, Engineer Jalin Momodu. I think if I could recall, this is around the 7 to 8 bridge way they don't construct for the past, which is good as well. Yesterday, the Chief Minister, they say that they would try for extend them to at least 12 bridge or so. I don't know if the Lunge Bridge is part of those 12 bridge. Is them where the Chief Minister will make the statement on. But again, I think Sierra Leone are very strategic. So I've been there. I remember I don't go like 1 or 2 times on that particular side of that agenda day. And all, well, one time I be the go Liberia, the other time I will be there around the tongue being. We will go do some 1 or 2 work at Yabidoko to one of the civil society groups and all, and then we'll be able to get 1 or 2 findings. Now, when you look at the bridge, Marion, I think it's of course we know that bridge also they connect. It's connect with a link over 8 to 10 different chiefdoms and all. So constructing it, I think say very good because the people that will ask as to where that project they go be completed and all of those things and all. The fact that it has been completed now and then they can begin to get access to for user and all, I think say very much good as well. So kudos to the president for of course commissioning that bridge. Just some months back we see we go commission another bridge. I actually forget the name of that bridge where it go commission, but it was around June or July, and I also commissioning this one as well. It's a very good one. Okay. We hope that more of those kind of things because the people that are needed the votes for every president for ensuring them bring development and not to free time no more at salon. So if development reach other part in the country, it's very good as well. And all, it should be inclusive and all. People every day na Gendema, for example, forget the one every day na other part na Kamakui, na Cambia, so then self-development for each day. So it's a very good one, and we hope that they will be committed for reach onto other areas. Beside in the way themselves need bridge. We know the government not going for build bridge on all sides, but strategic places. We hope they go build bridges and they Sierra Leone and they go benefit out of them.
Okay, Usman, quickly.
So now a World Bank funded project in collaboration with the government of Salone. When it comes to development, infrastructural development, I don't think the opposition and people who not like President Bio go actually frown at this. This if will be just a regional, it will be inclusive. A national agenda. We not for even say it's President Bio go build bridge now in the SLPP stronghold in the southeast or so. This bridge, according to President Bio, very, very strategic, given the fact for say it will link many other districts them, and it will be a pivotal step for make sure say include achieve food security. This would be a very big boost to the Feed Salon agenda. Bridges and ferries. President Bio also don't know time for say the ferry now a big issue for Salon. The ferries, people use ferries and they lost their life, then picking them where they go to school, people where they transport them, businesses them at that part of the country. And I think President Bio, since it already highlights for say ferry.
That was just a very small ferry, town like the one the way they run at the Kisi terminal.
So yeah, I think almost say ferry now the safety risk in using a ferry very then high,
small and ferry
then very high. But the hundreds where they travel to Lunge every single day. President Bio don't promise we say it gets for start the groundwork them for build Lunge Bridge. I think say very popular for
you don't get to see the government talking about that now.
Yeah, they signed an MOU with an international organization, say the one for ACO. Is it ACO? Yes. And ACO say they will actually build the ferry and it will be a build own build the bridge. We will be a build own transfer model. We be say ACRO go actually build the ferry, build the bridge. Apologies, and for the next maybe 25 years, 30 years, they go hand that over to the Salon government them for generate revenue. But I think yes, we need more of these projects them being achieved, more of these infrastructural developments them in all parts of the country. Last week, President B also come open the Orange Digital Center. So he say in the government in effort for the centralized development of the country.
So when you can go longer, you can scared for sit down at the ferry.
Mario, not once to twice. We don't see ferry stock at the middle of the water, and there are hundreds where they board the ferry every day for do the normal business. Them just because you say it will be a very big boost for the feed salon agenda. There are lots of agricultural work being happening na Putloko and Alunge. So I think if you build the bridge again, it will be a big boost for a feed salon program.
Okay, we'll pick calls now inside the show on 079-994-993. We got first caller on the phone. Hello.
Morning, I'm inside the president.
Go ahead, side.
One time I guess let's say in the sorry control then you will not exhaust himself. The leader is into the sea. Not a matter for future priorities. And if we chairman of ECOWAS, look actually not the benefits of salon get apart from the personal class we need for himself. We look at even the traveling cost. What the ECOWAS to tell you is that out of waiting and get the freight levy they get the trading with trade among themselves. I think we wait for full money to pay part of that cost. And all in one day, people are going to put into test. Check it to win and be one of the founding members of the OAU. Or you don't know but what it can cost for close to OAU, it never attend for that. Okay. So these are some of the things. What thing are these thing about chairman where you not even get the kind of international image you get set.
Thank you.
You get confidence in you. You can't say we don't take reactions. Thank you very much.
Yes, 079-994-993 now the number for call and make your contribution inside the show. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, your name outside the call from?
Good morning, how are you, precious George? Concerned citizen, Midland.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm talking about ECOWAS, and ECOWAS don't lose in grip. ECOWAS make up of both Anglophone and Francophone. The French and the English, you understand that. But I think the French then dominate. About 15 or 16 countries make up the ECOWAS. And ECOWAS formally, the Francophone were controlled by France. Even when they select the leader, then the France they get total control over them. When that thing they agree play France or loss, when that thing they cause the coup, most of the countries they will make Francophone countries then. You see, and then France or loss grip over them.
Okay.
They affect the ECOWAS, you see.
Thank you.
And then a big work this way, President, will be really above President. They are the freelance farmer actually. But with this position we get, if we not try to liberate Yenga and do something towards Yenga, then it's a pity.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. 079-994-993. Call and make your contribution regarding the issues we will discuss inside the second segment. Hello. Your name outside the call from? Yeah, good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think ECOWAS don't they make it become legal now for coup in West Africa. Because once they're not able to get example, they're not set example for one, it means people go to continue for do them and then they get away with them. Now so then threat in Niger, right now we know they see nothing to happen about Niger. Now Guinea-Bissau. Who's saying ECOWAS will take the real move and should say yes, we're not ready for coup now West Africa again. Who's saying?
Okay.
The talking, don't too much. Now action now once. Not too more of talking.
Thank you.
If not to that, we'll now so cool get for see now West Africa.
Thank you.
And it will be too late now for handle and then.
Okay. Thank you. 079-994-993. We'll take a few more calls and wrap up the show this morning. We get another caller on the phone. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Yeah, good morning. This is Abakam from Fumo.
Go ahead.
Me, I just want to see His Excellency the President, if you know now, and before resign that position, see it. Because immediately His Excellency the President is done. You see, similar way for go advice, we then go for good tell them. Like example, in your election at Salon, they call the final results and share the same day. It happened again to Guinea. So it means waiting with President Guinea for Gutella, where we election, we don't tripartite, and call dialogue, we don't tripartite. Up till now, we never forget results. So waiting now, His Excellency the President go for Gutella, other leaders can do. It's like, it is funny, really funny. We pray the government for go through. But His Excellency the President, he don't travel past any kind of person. Thank you.
Thank you. 4993, now the number for call inside the show. And we'll take 3 more calls. Hello, you name outside the call from.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Like God for all. Just but hear the last caller in speech. If the same thing happen to a country, they will not get results. No other man don't go take the bull by on. I'm afraid of the Equatorial chairman. I go solve this here. It's not a jump mind to it, Joyce. Is this starting funny? It's sorry, full and funny. Seriously, President, you this position I get for every forum, get for hard for iron out. Because the joint business job they go right around the country. Right? Now, 5 countries, so how ECOWAS they solve this? That is not the question.
Okay, thank you. 079994993. But this is something we not a wish for we country at all. In as much as it don't happen and President Bio is making strides to handle the issues, we not a wish for that for we country. Hello, you name outside the call from.
Good morning, Marion Princess George.
Good morning.
And I'm from Central.
Go ahead.
The unfortunate thing really affects most of West Salonians because of bad politics. They don't wish anything good about Salon. Now the bad thing now and about this country now. Where they know the power, they know they mean no good. And they say for let the country in a part of it. But here we pray to Salon go better ma. No devoid of who that in a power. A BAPCO, HFPO, it must better. And we pray, go good, go bad. So this issue of this ECOWAS chairman leadership. Now they give some club leadership movement in a club, social club like Saluya. Someone give a leadership no. So what man want to talk about ECOWAS chairmanship? For let them take you president, you don't be UN somebody, you don't be back. Now Salon they get the praise. Let the president be get the praise. Now they say Salon president.
Okay, now
they don't say SMB president or APC president. So I want to pray good for let Salon better, my sister.
Thank you.
You're fortunate. So act ready. Thank you.
Thank you. One more call, 079994993. Let's take just one more call and wrap up the show this morning. Hello, your name outside the call from. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, your name outside the call from.
Yeah, boy from Godric.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the coups them, they don't take a new a repeat of what they happened during the Cold War. A lot of coups be happening in Africa, but that time it was the Soviets against the US, so this is support this idea. But in this case now, there's no Soviets, of course, Russia they said to Ukraine and this. So I don't know which are the driving force, but there is an underlying force where they make so many coups that they take place. But one thing I know is military government not they develop countries. You can hardly hear of bridges, schools, buildings, whatever, under military government. Now more about other partner and also their benefit. So I think the ECOWAS need for try, but it's an uphill climb for them really.
Okay.
Also in terms of the development, the bridges and waiting with the area, that's good. You know, and I also want any other Sierra Leonean we concerned whether opposition or waiting, let them come together and begin identify projects where they say what they do. Let people then see to the benefits of Sierra Leone.
Okay, thank you.
So let not be only on one side, but thank God the government and we all
thank you
are part of government. But let other people then make effort. Let we see the effort. Thank you.
Yes. Well, we're not going to take any more calls. We'll wrap up the show now. I'll start with Usman. So we're wrapping up.
Marion, after the 2023 failed attempted coup, we began to word for say ECOWAS one for get this sort of center, we go keep the ECOWAS standby force, we for prevent any future plot for a coup in the country. So I think the system is so bad in West Africa. ECOWAS has not been able to regulate these countries, that the system is so fragile that any economy, any military leader can just grab one day, call 10 soldier man, then go overthrow a president. I think the system needs to be much more stronger for ECOWAS. And I think what also many don't criticize for ECOWAS, now the fact for say, ECOWAS not they criticize a failed democracy, but they criticize, they condemn a military coup. ECOWAS, they make, even if the people and voice not be heard in future elections, they don't watch to that, but they watch to always see a military leader overthrow a president, then they go come and condemn, say, we want for mediation, return democracy, while not looking at the will of the people. I mean, if you people don't vote out, because President Umaru Sissoco Embalo is a very unpopular president, and many say he rigged the election, we don't announce very soon, and we had the former Nigerian president saying this is not a failed coup where that happened, and that this is not an ally of President Umaru Sissoco Embalo. What think President Bill gets for doing all of this? President Bill just is 6 months into in leadership of ECOWAS. He gets just 6 months left for making lead ECOWAS. But will he be able to solve all of these problems where they face as ECOWAS chairman? We get to a small, younger issue where President Bill gets for deal with. We don't see any effort or strides in that. We presidency of Security Council for November don't end last month. President Bill just gets 6 months left for in ECOWAS chairmanship. All of this we leave. We don't lost as time to go, but waiting we get for we own small issue when a younger. I mean, one person criticized this morning saying that President Bill gets a younger issue for resolve, but yet it will talk about Guinea-Bissau, the military coup. How that gets for benefit Sierra Leone at all.
Okay, yes, thank you, Reginald.
Thank you very much, Marion. I continue for say it's a very crucial time for make President Bill be the head of the ECOWAS head of the authority of ECOWAS head of state, particularly looking at the incidents that happen around them. It's very much tough. And I look at, in-ground functions them way president for the statutory provisions and give the privilege for the over there. You know, they for the just because of the things that way they go around. So I'm looking at as to whether this, in fact, the ECOWAS share go distract the president from his own agenda where he gets for push this country go before for feed salon, for provide for promote free quality education, for ensure say there is jobs. The last time the president said we want to provide over 500,000 jobs for the youth. Then with all of these things happening around, and even Bible talk they say a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So having all of these things, I'm not saying the president is double-minded. Please don't quote me wrong. I'm just saying with all of these things happening, whose side the president in loyalty go there now? Is it going to be with the ECOWAS, or is it going to be with the people of this country, with this nation, Sierra Leone? These are all honest questions that we'll have to ask. But again, looking at things that are happening, coming events, they cast in shadow. We are totally not promoting any form of coup or attempted coup, particularly in the country or any other country. And all, but again, like Usman said, I will say that again. I think it's a time that it's high time ECOWAS begin for condemn certain things. If a president say they deliver on this mandate, he not deliver, ECOWAS should be in a position for ask the people the questions. If there is an election that people are okay with, ECOWAS should be in a position for question the result and then data and all. Not only when there is, even before President Bill they take over until this point, that has been their pattern and all. So with these few words, I really want to appreciate everybody we call. And also tell them thank you for taking the time for listening to me. It's a pleasure, Marion.
Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ B Show, give you technical support inside the studio. Abu Bakar Bendu making us live on Facebook. Thanks to the producers as well, Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. The executive producer for the show, Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will join in again with the midweek edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious, George say, have a beautiful day and tata.